Little fun fact about me, I love novelty. I remember when we used to sell the Travelocity gnome, if you guys remember that, and it used to just crack me up. This is another kind of lucky gnome that new today, and you're gonna see it presented for the first time right now. Looks like quarry stone. Looks like a gnome that's been outside for years in the Cotswolds growing moss. Looks like a lucky little gnome that with a hanging lantern that with 2 AA batteries provides a little bit of a glow. This is the gnome that is so adorable, will stand guard over your garden, over your front door, over your side door, and excuse me, you are either choosing the planter version of the gnome or the lantern version of the gnome. Now, 2 AA batteries you provide. I'm just going to tell you that regardless of which you choose, they stand at about 20 inches tall, so just shy of 2 feet. And they're made out of, I believe, Miss Barbara King, who's joining us right now. Barbs, are they made out of like a resin?
Yeah, that's magnesium. Okay. So it's nice and durable for outdoors. And hi, Sean, how are you?
I'm so good.
I thought you might like these adorable little gnomes. They are just something that brings a smile to your garden. They're adorable. Their noses are right underneath their hat there. Then the beard comes down. This guy with the lantern, he has suspenders and pants. And when you look all the way around, each and every inch of these fellas just look adorable.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
I love the hat that looks like the broken
china
tile.
Yeah,
in the blue and white. So pretty. And then I wanted to do one that also had a planter. Now this planter is easy to either plant right in there or just take a 3-inch potted plant and you could put it right into the opening on top and have that decorate inside or outside in your garden, patio, or deck. These are just precious little sculptural pieces that have that folklore tale where they started making these in Germany, Sean, and then they were brought to the gardens in England, and people started decorating with them. And I believe the word gnome meant earth dweller, so the mystical story is that they lived under the earth, and then they would come out and protect your gardens, your crops, your livestock. Well, we just love how these gnomes make us feel that warm, cozy smile that it brings to our garden.
Oh my gosh, I just love them. They're like,
thank you.
They're like little guard dogs, but they're guard gnomes, and they're garden gnomes. And if you can, I would use the Easy Pay and get both of them because they are so much happier and luckier as a pair. But a couple quick questions for you, Miss Barbara. Okay, first of all, can they be fully exposed to the elements outside, or do they need to be in a covered area?
Absolutely fully exposed outside. Don't be afraid to put these anywhere. Tuck them right into the garden bed or right on your patio. They're fine in any type of weather. And Sean, this light is also on a 6-hour timer.
Ooh.
So you just put that switch onto the bottom there on the 6-hour timer. And every night he will light up your garden and keep watch over everything and bring you lots of good luck.
Honestly, if you know anybody that's getting that's moving into a new home, by the way, 200 orders placed. If you know anybody that obviously has had a really tough year and could use a nice dose of the luck and the protection, these are darling. I love the big juicy noses, and that's really along with the beard all you see. Their eyes are always covered. And another question about the planter version, which is flying out the door, you guys. By the way, these ship the 29th of April, so you've got a few weeks to wait. By the way, they're on a sale price, but that won't be past today. Can I plant a real something in here? Is there a hole in the bottom so that water can drain out?
Definitely, it has a drain hole all the way in the bottom here. So yes, you can plant right in them, but I find it easiest just to take that 3-inch pot and pop it right in there. So, I mean, there's no work with that at all. It'll still drain all the way through. This is just so charming. Something old world, and it looks so handmade.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
an adorable piece of garden art that will just give you lots of great stories that, I like making up a few stories of how these came to the garden to the
Right?
grandkids.
It's like
Yeah.
magical. It's like Lord of the Rings meets Smurfs meets like heirloom old world gnomes. Like it's so fun,
Mm.
and they're the happiest little creatures on earth, and they're always so friendly and they're always so lovable, and they always bring good. You are choosing between the lantern. Very popular. You provide your own AA batteries, and then that lantern has a 6-hour timer, so it'll glow and then go off. Or the planter, which we just plop this in here as a demonstration. It doesn't come with it, but whether you choose faux or real, much more limited in the planter. These stand at just shy of 2 feet tall. So choose which one, or if you can, both. And Miss Barbara, I cannot wait to see the things you're going to bring on the day. I really cannot.
I know. It's going to be a fun day.
It's going to be good. All right, thank you, Miss Barbara.
Thank you.
America, we're closing in on 4,000 orders of our Wagner